How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from tonight, which is April 8th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Bryan Danielson versus Trent Beretta. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Bryan Danielson went over with the reverse cravat. Match 2, it was Swerve Strickland versus QT Marshall. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Swerve Strickland went over with a drop kick to the back of the head. Well, after the match, Ricky Starks got on the microphone from the commentary desk and cut a promo talking about how Team Taz, which are Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, have unfinished business with Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, and Ricky Starks issued a challenge to Swerve Strickland of Team Taz, which are Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite in New Orleans, Louisiana, and everything. That was cool. That was match 2, by the way, and that was after the match, by the way. Match 3, it was Red Velvet versus Willow Nightingale in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the women's division. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Red Velvet went over with a corkscrew kick. So therefore, Red Velvet advanced in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament in the women's division. That was match 3, by the way. And match 4, which was the main event, it was Jon Muxley versus Wheeler Yuda. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Jon Muxley went over with the rear naked choke. Well, after the match, as Jon Muxley was celebrating and Wheeler Yuda was on his knees, William Regal and Bryan Danielson came out to the ring, and the Blackpool Combat Club, which are William Regal, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Muxley, were surrounded by Wheeler Yuda. Well, William Regal was getting ready to attack Wheeler Yuda, but Wheeler Yuda wasn't backing down, so William Regal reached out his hand to shake Wheeler Yuda's hand, so Wheeler Yuda accepted, and William Regal and Wheeler Yuda shook hands and everything, and then while Bryan Danielson was staring at Wheeler Yuda, and Jon Muxley ended up showing respect to Wheeler Yuda and everything as well. And then the Blackpool Combat Club, which are William Regal, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Muxley left, and Wheeler Yuda was still in the ring and everything. That was cool. That was match 4 in the main event, by the way, and that was after the match, by the way. Now, besides the matches, Lexi Nair interviewed Hook. Well, Lexi Nair was asking Hook questions and was trying to get answers out of Hook, but Hook didn't answer her. Hook was just sitting there eating a bag of Lay's barbecue chips the whole time and wouldn't answer Lexi Nair or anything. So Hook got up and was getting ready to leave the locker room, but Danhausen appeared out of the trash can and tried to curse Hook, but Hook wasn't falling for it again, so Hook threw his bag of Lay's barbecue chips in the trash can, and Danhausen was talking about how the curse didn't work again and everything, and then Danhausen picked up the bag of Lay's barbecue chips that Hook threw in the trash can and started eating them and everything. That was cool. Dan Lambert and Men of the Year, which are Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, were out in the ring and cut a promo, and Scorpio Sky was talking about how he closed the door to the open challenge. Scorpio Sky talked about how he closed the door. He closed the door for the open challenges for the AEW TNT title, and how he's been undefeated for 364 days and 394 days and everything. And then Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti came out, and Sammy Guevara was sitting there talking shit towards Scorpio Sky and everything, and then Dan Lambert was talking shit towards Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti, and Sammy Guevara was calling Dan Lambert a sexist, and had Ty Conti translate sexist piece of shit in Portuguese, but so Ty Conti translated it and said Dan Lambert. Well, Dan Lambert was saying, you know, Ty Conti, since you sat there and called me a sexist, well, maybe I am. But I am also a father myself, and I, for one, am glad that my daughter is nothing like you. And Dan Lambert continued to talk more shit, and then Ethan Page was saying, okay, Sammy and Ty, we get it. What you do in the bedroom is you two. And since you're all about open challenges, since you're all about fighting, Sammy, well, all ego, Ethan Page, myself, I'm all for challenges. So bring it on. And I will say one thing. I'm a father too. And Gabriella, which is Ethan Page's daughter, Ethan Page said, Gabriella, I know you're in bed right now because I'm a good father, but I pray one day you don't end up being a woman like Ty Conti. And then Sammy Guevara was saying, all right, Ethan, you want to have it that way? Well, I'm going to say this right now to the three of you. Dan, you may have been upset about your car, but I'm going to tell you right now. Since you were upset about your car, I have something else. I'm going to, if you all do not give me my shot at the AEW TNT title, I'm going to come out here week in and week out, and I'm going to embarrass and humiliate the three of you and everything. So Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti shared a kiss and left, and Dan Lambert and Men of the Year, which are Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, were looking on and everything. That was cool. Chris Jericho represented his Sports Entertainer of the Week award to QT Marshall and everything. That was cool. Marina Shafir cut a promo saying, Jade, you may if you think you're going to dominate, she said, well, Marina Shafir cut a promo saying, Jade, I dare you to kick my ass and everything. That was cool. Lexi Nair interviewed Tony Nese. Well, Lexi Nair introduced Tony Nese, and Tony Nese got pissed off because of Lexi Nair's introduction to him, and Tony Nese was talking about how he was the premier athlete and how he was the best and everything, and then Mark Sterling came along, and Tony Nese was saying, what do you want? Mark Sterling was saying, Tony, I just wanted to come by and let you know I am the lawyer to MJF and Jade Cargill. And it looks like to me you need a new change. You need a new career change here in AEW. So here's my business card. Let's go on and talk about it. So Tony Nese and Mark Sterling walked off, and Lexi Nair looked on and everything. That was cool. And Mark Henry interviewed John Muxley and Wheeler Yuda, and Mark Henry was talking about how Wheeler Yuda is now the Ring of Honor Pure World Champion, and talked about how this wasn't his first rodeo against John Muxley and everything, and then Wheeler Yuda was saying, you know, Mark, you're right. I am the Ring of Honor Pure World Champion. And as far as John Muxley goes, John Muxley, you embarrassed me. And you and Bryan Danielson may have beaten me, but I don't care. Because tonight, I am a different Wheeler Yuda than I once was. So tonight, I'm bringing you a different Wheeler Yuda, and I'm going to kick your ass. John Muxley was saying, Wheeler, you have faced off against me before, but I've beaten you. And I don't give a crap how William Regal feels about you, because I, for one, do not respect you. And tonight, I'm going to kick your ass again and everything. And then Mark Henry said his signature line, well, looks like John Muxley walked off and Wheeler Yuda was still standing there. So Mark Henry said his signature line, well, looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event and everything. That was cool. Now, besides all that, Taz and Excalibur done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. Ricky Starks done commentary along with Taz and Excalibur during the matches of Bryan Danielson versus Trent Beretta and Swerve Strickland versus QT Marshall. Ricky Starks done awesome on commentary as usual. And William Regal done guest commentary along with Taz, Excalibur, and Ricky Starks during the match between Bryan Danielson versus Trent Beretta. William Regal done great on guest commentary. The referees for the event were Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Stephon Smith, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Rick Knox refereed the match between Bryan Danielson versus Trent Beretta. Stephon Smith refereed the match between Swerve Strickland versus QT Marshall. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Red Velvet versus Willow Nightingale in an Owen Hart Memorial Cup Tournament qualifying match in the women's division. And Paul Turner refereed the match between John Muxley versus Wheeler Yuda. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night, it's going to be the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus Red Dragon, which are Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the AEW Tag Team titles. Minoru Suzuki versus Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor television title. The Jericho Appreciation Society versus... Wait a minute. Sorry. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite on Wednesday night, it's going to be the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus Red Dragon, which are Wait a minute. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night, it's going to be the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus Red Dragon, which are Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the AEW Tag Team titles. Minoru Suzuki versus Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor television title. The Jericho Appreciation Society, which are Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, and Daniel Garcia versus Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz. MJF versus Shawn Dean, and hold on a second. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Just give me a moment. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do this over again. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night, it's going to be the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus Red Dragon, which are Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the AEW Tag Team titles. Minoru Suzuki versus Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor television title. The Jurassic Express... Fuck. Let me do this over again, sorry. Let me do this over again. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night that's been announced, it's going to be the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus Red Dragon, which are Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the AEW Tag Team titles. Minoru Suzuki versus Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor television title. The Jericho Appreciation Society, which are Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, and Daniel Garcia versus Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz. MJF versus Shawn Dean and Team Taz, which are Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night that's been announced looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. And the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage Friday night, it's going to be Hangman Page versus Adam Cole for the AEW title in a Texas death match. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage Friday night, so far it's been announced. Looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. And the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's special event, Battle of the Belts 2, it's going to be Thunder Rosa versus Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's title. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's special event, Battle of the Belts 2, so far it's been announced. Looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from tonight, which is April 8th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.